Hey, welcome to Broadcast Bitch Cooks. I'm Jess. Tonight I'm going to have a chicken stir fry to use up a bit of that chicken that I cut up the other day and the veggies I've got prepped and done that need to be used. The last little bit of broccoli that needs to be used. Small container of the stock I put away. Already got some garlic peeled. Ginger, fresh from the garden. Well, not fresh, it's from the garden. It's in my, keep it in my freezer. And coriander that I'm growing a lot of in the garden too. That's been in the fridge for a few days. So let's get to it. I'm going to start, my stock is frozen. So I've got my elements heating up. I think that can go on while I do the chicken. Bring you over a bit. I'm going to just slice it down into some strips. Oh, get that hot again. And just some nice little chunks. It's a good amount of protein for me. Close that cupboard. Coconut oil tonight. I'll bring you over in a moment. So, half a tablespoon. Heaps. Okay, let me rearrange things. That one out of the way. Where's that knife? There. Okay, so the trick with chicken is to not stir it straight away. It'll stick to the pan. You know when it seals because it will move easily. And I like to move you guys. This never works for me. The stock is melting very fast, so I can turn that element off, being that it's electric. I'm going to put a little bit of salt on the chicken. I'm going to salt the chicken. Bit of Himalayan salt, full of minerals. Nice and crisp. Start taking some of the lids off these. I'll have to prep the beans. Everything else is cut. Putting them in order that I'm going to add them in. Now I've got that on a fairly high heat. I am going to knock it down a little bit in a moment. So we don't want it cooked through, we're just sealing it. My stock is now all thawed out. Okay, so I'm going to knock the heat down on this. Being an electric element, it holds the heat for a while. So mine goes up to 6. That was on a 5. I've turned it down to a 4. Just taking the heat off a little bit so I don't burn my spices and herbs when I add them. Or the onion being a red onion, not the white one, or brown. Okay. That's still going to be a bit pink inside. Into a bowl. Back on the heat. A little bit more coconut oil. Okay, red onion. I can get you a bit higher. Right, just move over here. Okay, ginger next. I just put it straight in. I want a fair bit of ginger. I like it. So that would be half a tablespoon. It's sticking a little bit. Oh, I can smell that. Garlic. I don't mind a few chunky bits. Okay, that's 3 cloves. Love garlic, so good for you. I want them bits too. Paid a lot for that Australian garlic. Okay, it's starting to get a little bit of caramelisation on the bottom. I'm just going to add a splash of the stock just to lift that. Capsicum can go in. I'm going to move you. It's looking good. Okay, I want to use these broccoli stems. I'm cutting them nice and thin. Come on, one more slice. And make some little stacks. Oh, I like them to match up how they came apart. And we're actually just going to make little sticks. Flip them around, little cubes. Give this a stir. I'm going to take that off my heat. It hasn't dropped enough. It goes in. Little sticks again. More little cubes. Okay, some more stock. I've only got a tiny bit left in there now. Get the rest of this ready because it really needs to be used. That's from last week's shot, and it's been a few days since this week's. I can bring you guys back over. You can sit on top of the broccoli. Okay, that's back to a more reasonable temperature. I think we can throw the broccoli in. I'm going to add some chilli flakes. I don't put them in at the start. If you put them in when it's just the oil, the fumes are really overwhelming. So I've got a nice pinch, 2 fingers and a thumb, lots of seeds, just another little one. I love chilli. Use your own discretion with chilli. Leave it out if you don't like it. People can always add it to the top of their meal. A little bit of caramelisation. It's not burnt, no way. On the bottom there. Now the stock was done in time. Sometimes I will leave it plain, but it's going to be quite overwhelmed with the other flavours. Okay, I'm going to add the rest of my stock. I'm actually going to put in the zucchini now too. And then just pop the lid on for a moment for that to steam through. So all that broccoli softens up. Okay, the snow peas, we're going to just crack that little end, and there's a little thread in there. If you just want to pull them out, we're going to leave them whole though. The thread doesn't always come out. Don't have to do that. It's just a little bit fibrous. You could use a knife there too and chop them. Okay, all those bits in the compost. Save some of our prettier pieces for garnish. That one looks good. Has been in the fridge for a couple of days. Oh, those ones look gorgeous. Okay. Roll them up, not too hard because, well, it's going straight in, so it doesn't matter too much. Coriander is a very delicate little guy. It's even quite fussy in the garden. Okay, I'm going to pop that in. Have a look. And we're going to return our chicken. Okay, could add some soy if you want. I'm just going to do salt. I need the extra minerals at the moment because I'm drinking tap water. I think I'm a bit lacking in minerals, so I should be adding a little pinch of salt to my water. Okay, once again we're going to pop the lid on that from, oh, well, might as well put the snow peas in. They can just sit on top and wilt through. And we're nearly ready. How quick was that? I got a lot of Hey! Got quite a few containers waiting for me though. And the breakfast dishes. I've been away all day. Okay, I'll get a clean bowl. You guys keep an eye on that. I'm going to probably even add some sriracha at the end. Love that gear. Oh, you can see everything starting to sweat through, the peas and everything. Nice and moist. Just checking the chicken. I'm just going to break a piece open. Yep. The zucchini's getting soft. Snow peas are still crisp. That's still crisp. Okay, turn my heat off. Get rid of this. Bring it back here. This pan gets quite heavy in my hands. Okay, I'm going to put some water in that. And pop it back on the heat. That's going to make washing up easier because it's going to lift all of that gear. Wait, get in there. Okay, little taste. It's pretty spicy, but just to give it a bit more zing, we're going to do that. And, hold on. I've got this piece of lime. It's been in the fridge for a couple of days cut. Thank God I'm getting more citrus tomorrow. And look at that. Where are you? There. Beautiful. Ready to eat. That's going to be an awesome dinner. Quick as a flash. See yous.